Hi guys, we are watching Community Notes Violating People. Get you some sip and join me. Have fun.
Sometimes you gotta act depressed to get your relationship back. This is abusive behavior. Creepy
True.
monster caught on camera located in Ohio. This is
That's
an
an owl.
Alright, this is kinda scary. Why? 2019 to 2024. The picture on
Yeah, that's an obvious edit. That's probably even from a goddamn movie or something.
the right is edited. A little bit of bleach and vinegar actually helps the
No, they do not. You are going to ruin every single flower you've got.
flowers live longer. Mixing bleach and vinegar or another acid releases chlorine gas, which is toxic. Watch a latex Chad billionaire punch out poor people in the debut gameplay trailer.
Wait. There's a new Arkham game coming out? Like an actual good Arkham game? Not like the Gotham Knights shit? Not Suicide Squad?
For Batman Arkham Shadow, Batman does not punch random poor people. That's the
Yeah, wait. I'm sorry. I love the Batman Arkham games. Yo, there actually is? Oh, it's a VR game. Fuck! It's VR. Are you kidding me? It's on the Meta Quest 3 only. Oh, that's from the guys from Iron Man VR. Oh my god, I played that on the PlayStation, Iron Man VR. That stuff was so good. That was so much fun. I'm so mad right now. That's VR only.
tweet suggests. He
I'm
specifically
so mad
attacks
this is a VR
criminals.
game.
I've been dying of laughter. This for 5 minutes and I don't know why. Fun fact, this orange fraud doesn't eat a single piece of lasagna this entire movie. He does. 60
Yeah, he literally has them in front of him. The hell? Don't get from an UPS truck is crazy. He's gonna have done
5 years for robbing a UPS truck is crazy. That man is going to jail for R and
Yeah,
murder.
that-
Gen X
I'm not
is
shocked
aging
about that.
badly. She's 22.
Okay, A, she's probably not 22. She's probably like way older. B, if she's 22, she might be on drugs.
Gen X was born between 1960.
And that. I somehow missed that. That it was Gen X. I thought they were talking about Gen Z because I just saw the 22.
55 in 1980. A simple, beautiful life. I was made to read books, wear pretty dresses, spend time in nature, and fall widely in love. Strawberries do not grow on trees.
Yeah, no, strawberries are on bushes. Low ass bushes. That is not. If you want to fake your shit, at least. Listen, I'm gonna paraphrase something from OG Naruto. Yes, I'm a weeb. If you're gonna cheat, do it right. Okay? God damn it. Honestly, no. If you're gonna do stuff like that, if you're gonna edit stuff, if you're gonna set up photos like this, at least do the smallest amount of research into stuff like this. God, it's a simple Google on your phone.
As little as half an egg a day is associated with premature death. No correlation between eating a healthy diet with eggs and cardiovascular risk. A link to a Harvard study is included below. The physician's statement
probably
is misleading because it uses fear of early death in order to sell his book. Guys,
It does not surprise me. That is most time I do it. And what the hell is this shit? Oh man, another one of those stupid
what are the
ass
possible
scouts.
effects of the 20 cigarette adaptation?
This has to be fake.
What do cigarettes even do? Cancer. Aliens
Yeah,
might
true.
be living among us, disguised as humans, or in a base inside the moon, according to a new Harvard study.
This is
Factual correction. The study itself claims aliens can be living among us.
not yet peer reviewed or published. It's just a hypothesis. Okay, yeah. So
And
it's
it's
pretty
not
much
yet
just
peer-reviewed or
nothing.
published,
It's
it's just a
an empty
hypothesis,
paper.
speculating about things
Yeah.
without much
It's pretty much just the same as the guy on Twitter saying that aliens are among us. That's pretty much what it is.
Proven fact. Annoying kids outside screaming non-stop. I went full old man and blasted a 7.4 hertz tone out of my window, and they left within 5 minutes. Can't believe that worked. Too high-pitched for me to hear, but not them. 7.4, also known as the mosquito, can cause hearing damage, trigger seizures, and creates problems for wild and domestic animals. It is dangerous to use it indiscriminately in populated.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck up every dog in the neighborhood.
Gen Z would never understand. This photo was taken in a family video in 2019, which their stores would later close in 2020. Gen Z, beginning in 1997, very much know about video rental stores. A reminder that Womp and Thwomp are two separate beings. These are both...
Yeah, that's both a Thwomp.
The Womps, the Super Size Me documentary guy who ate McDonald's every day for 30 days, just died of cancer. We're not going to say it was the McDonald's, but
it probably
Morgan
wasn't,
Spurlock, creator of Super Size Me, was an alcoholic for over 30 years.
Yeah, that checks out. Just give me 1 second here. I'm sorry, 30 days of McDonald's is nothing compared to 30 days of McDonald's versus 30 years of alcohol.
Alcoholism has been shown to dramatically increase your likelihood of developing cancer. Looks like SpaceX will have to scramble a rescue mission to save 2 US astronauts stuck in Boeing Starliner capsule. Nobody is stuck on the ISS.
No, exactly.
I recently discovered that he's not.
They're not stuck on the International Space Station. They don't have to go and rescue them. They have food. They have other people there. The only thing is that they can't go back on the same capsule. They're gonna have to wait for the next shuttle. I heard about this. It was supposed to take like what, a few weeks that they would be up there, like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. I'm not quite sure about it anymore. I'm not quite sure about the specifics, but instead of like weeks, it's gonna be months, up to close to a year or something that they're stuck up now. But they're not dying. They're not in need of rescue. They are safe.
Not saying "it's a me, Mario" because "itsumi" is the Japanese word for super. This isn't true.
No.
Nintendo's website always referred to the catchphrase as "it's a me, Mario," and never "itsumi, Mario."
Besides, it's Charles Martinet who said it. Charles Martinet would not say "itsumi Mario." He would say "it's a me, Mario."
Which is why it's been debunked. Lighthouse distribution in Africa. Uganda does not have lighthouses. America is the greatest country on earth, excluding China. The presentation was not from an American company. It was Ola, which is Indian. 7-year-old girl spends $3,000 and maxes out on her mother's credit card.
I've seen this video already. This was probably fake because there were multiple videos about her maxing out different credit cards in no time.
This video is staged. The daughter did not actually max out her mother's credit card. They have made similar videos before, and the mother admitted they are skits. Happy birthday to the beloved
Still pretty fucked up though.
River Phoenix, who would have turned 54 if Johnny Depp hadn't killed him. Johnny Depp has never been suspected or suggested to have murdered River.
Was it like an overdose or something that did it? Free, drug intoxication. So he just OD'd.
Phoenix. ByteDance is reportedly considering selling TikTok without the algorithm to someone outside the tech industry. ByteDance isn't planning to sell TikTok, according to multiple credible news sources. A mother's love is unique and unmatched. That's the father, not the mother. Female pheasant-tailed cicadas leave after they lay their eggs. To find a new mate, the male takes...
Oh, that blew up in your face. They leave out laying the eggs and find someone new.
Takes care of the eggs and chicks. Lesbians can be attracted to men, can kiss men, can do the deed with men, date multiple men, have the...
I mean, they can everything except for the first, because in that case they wouldn't be considered a lesbian. They'll be considered bisexual. They can do everything else. They can cuddle men, sure. If you're a lesbian, you can cuddle a guy, sure, no problem. You can have sex with guys, sure. You can, if you're a lesbian. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you have to be attracted to him. If you're a lesbian, you're not attracted
Indeed,
to
with
men.
multiple men, cuddle men, do whatever they want with men, consensually. Lesbians are not attracted to men.
Exactly.
Oh, to change
Bisexuals
the
are.
structure of your face. Your facial structure isn't all genetics. It can be transformed even after you're fully
No.
done developing.
Don't-
This thread immediately directs you to buy a
Yeah.
product. Physical face structure, phenotypes, are almost entirely hereditary, with only muscle and fat modifying this. While some things can develop a stronger jawline,
Exactly.
this thread is likely just promotional material. Flaunts her Birkins, Range Rover, and Texas Mansion, but the 25 million Olympic gymnast has given no handouts to her penniless birth mum, who works as a cashier to make ends
I'm
meet.
calling
Her
bullshit
mum
already.
abandoned her. Source: literally you,
there
Daily
you go.
Mail. Can someone explain why people are anti-nuclear? Because coal is cleaner. Coal is
That
not
is
in
not.
fact cleaner
It is
than
not. Coal is not cleaner than the nuclear energy. The problem with nuclear energy is that it takes ages to get rid of the waste. You cannot get rid of nuclear waste. That is the problem with it. Coal is very damaging in the short to long term. And nuclear energy, you cannot get rid of that shit.
nuclear energy. There's no dark side of the moon. The Galaxy S23 Ultra. Capture your night skies and share with us by replying to this thread.
I like
Samsung
the other
phones
sides.
digitally fake images taken of the moon to make them appear sharper. It's so pathetic that Kendrick fans would justify this. To say that he addressed it on his album, Kendrick is a wife beater, and Drake did expose him. In this clip, Kendrick is describing how he snapped back against a bully who was repeatedly harassing him back when he was in 2nd grade.
Right.
Should have died that day. Ladies call me George because I'm curious.
What
There
the
is no
hell?
history of anybody referring to this user as
There you
George. Raw milk is safer than pasteurized milk. Raw milk may contain
No, it's not.
pathogens such as
No, it is
Cryptosporidium,
not, yeah.
STEC, Listeria monocytogenes, and Salmonella enterica, which can cause death. A Skibidi Toilet movie and TV franchise is in the works from Michael Bay. You idiots keep falling for fake discussion film accounts. It's embarrassing.
Oh.
This is the real discussion.
Yeah. Are they really doing that? Are they? Please tell me they're not actually doing this.
Peanut butter is a liquid. We said what we said. Peanut butter is technically a Bingham plastic, a subset of
Ooh.
non-Newtonian fluids. But under ASTM D4 35992, it is classified as a liquid, not a solid. The TSA considers the nut spreader liquid, but is unrestricted if it's a sandwich ingredient. Biggest
Okay.
tech event of 2024. The iPhone
next sandwich
16
then.
drops next month. Here are 8 mind-blowing features you can't afford to miss. 3 is insane. Not only is the
Yeah.
post clickbait, but the features listed in the thread are features from iOS 18. iOS 18
There you
and
go.
its features will also be available in earlier versions of iPhone, and Apple Intelligence will be available also in iPhone 15. Lil Tay is back and she
So-
got her BBL. Lil Tay is 16 years old, and she does not in fact
Yeah, how can you come back when you're 16 years old? She didn't have time to leave yet.
have a BBL. Wasn't she like abused by her family or
Yeah.
something? Taylor Swift wore T earrings at the 87th show of the Eras Tour. That is a cross. Neymar
There you
slid
go.
into my girl's DMs with a whole wife and kids. Maybe he just wanted to play soccer with me by reaching out to her, but I don't know. This is a fake screenshot
Yeah.
made to generate engagement. Neymar has not spent more than 24 hours without posting stories on his Instagram account. I have a huge PP. This was already debunked in November last year by basically every single major news source in multiple countries. Hi Germans, how to host perfectly? Just ask Qatar. More than 6,000 people died building the stadiums for the
Yeah. Yeah, do not ask Qatar. Do not. And they threw a lot of money and a lot of people into that shit.
Qatar World Cup.
Not a good thing.
OMG, it's real. It's not real. This
No.
is a scam. This 14-year-old CEO
course.
rejected a $30 million buyout offer. Shortly after this
Yeah.
video, the company was exposed as a scam orchestrated by Kyle Sandler, who conned 1.6 from Opelika investors with fabricated deals and press releases. We're aware of
Doesn't surprise
significant
me.
social media commentary. Some of the comments are personal and hurtful. This is unacceptable. Being able to speak out against police behavior is not only acceptable, it is crucial to a free society.
True. Just because you're a cop, just because you're police, does not mean you're exempt from the rules. If anything, you should be held even more accountable. You should be given. They should enforce the rules even stricter on you guys, because you know them. You should know them.
A thread of famous celebrities before and after they became famous. Michael Jackson
Michael Jackson was famous when he was like 6 or 7 years old with the Jackson 5. This is not...
Michael Jackson has been famous since childhood. England ruined every country they came across. Spain didn't.
Oh! The Spanish Inquisition would like to have a word with you, girl. Trust me. My country, Belgium. We got effed over by the Spanish. The Spanish bent us over and shoved it up our a-hole.
The Spanish Empire was one of the most destructive and deadly in human history. If Jake Paul can knock me out, every single person who likes this will get 50k. I'll put that in my contract. Dylan Dennis is worth 2 million. He would only be able to give 50,000 to 40 people. He is known to delete tweets of giveaways once he gets community noted. No way. Next level. It is an edited video using AI. The original video doesn't have a dog. Against all odds. World of Warcraft subscription price hasn't changed in 20 years. World of Warcraft subscription has been increased several times over the years across the world, with the exception of USA.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I never really played World of Warcraft. I never played World of Warcraft even. But my 2 cousins played it like crazy. And they told me it got more expensive. They played it for many, many years. They told me I went up with €1, then went up with like €2.
It even was reported by a PC Gamer themselves. PC Gamer has dementia. Fanboy and Chum Chum never aired at Cartoon Network. In fact, this animated series was produced and is a Nickelodeon property. Sabrina Carpenter's obsession with Camila Cabello over the years. This image of Sabrina Carpenter has been digitally altered. Thoughts? 30 years ago, we sat in school classrooms quietly. No ADHD anywhere. Kids ate peanuts and had zero food allergies.
No ADHD anywhere? You sure about that? Are you sure? And quietly in a classroom 20 years ago? I'd like you to go back to those classrooms, girl. You're gonna see how wrong you are.
Jeez. Almost no kids were obese. Autism simply didn't exist. Any ideas? This is what's known as perspective bias. All of this stuff did exist 30 years ago, but were not as widely well known at the time as...
Yeah. Here's the thing. Everything you see nowadays was already here 30 years ago. The only reason that it's so widespread and well known nowadays is because of the internet. Because everybody and their grandmother has access to the internet and can post anything they want. You used to have what people call a village idiot. That was the dumb guy who stood in the middle of the square and yelled stupid ass things. Who yelled that the earth was flat. Nowadays, those people go on Twitter/X, go on Instagram and all that stuff, and they're now called influencers. Influencers are the old school village idiots.
They are today. That doesn't mean they didn't exist. Yes, just because you are uneducated does not mean it does not exist. Welcome to La Liga, Kylian Mbappe. This bozo edited the picture. Aaron Paul claims he made $0 from Breaking Bad streaming on Netflix. Aaron Paul was paid by AMC per episode. His character was supposed to last only 1 season, but was still paid millions for the role. Netflix did not create Breaking Bad, and are not contractually obligated to pay anyone except AMC for the...
Exactly, that's not how it works. I mean, Aaron Paul makes $0 from Breaking Bad streaming on Netflix. So does... Nobody made any money from that. That is not how contracts work. That is not how streaming works. The company that produced Breaking Bad, they have to pay the actors. And then if another company wants to stream the show, they pay the original company, the developing company, and they get that money. And they try to recuperate the money that they paid their actors and get profit that way.
The streaming rights. This company sells sunlight at night. Important context. In case it isn't obvious, this shows a simulated video. No such satellites have been launched yet, and the practicality of on-demand light from orbital mirrors remains unproven. As if the English are fighting the Germans already. This video contains an audio excerpt from a not safe for work video, which means when opening this in front of your mother-in-law, you may very well end up embarrassed and with some explaining to do. This user is impersonating Pedro Neto, likely simply because the user is a virgin. Pedro does not have X, only Instagram. Simply roll water and pay attention to its growth. Each roll contains fertilizer to rejuvenate the fragile turf area. In the package shipping details, it provides 1 biodegradable glass seed mat. Seed is not included, which is questionable given the name seed mat. This item is more likely a seed starter mat, which would require a separate purchase of seeds.
They're selling a seed mat without the seed. You're selling a mat. That's pretty much what you're selling.
Man, why can't people just sell what they're supposed to be selling? Cristiano Ronaldo has never lost a match in which he scored the winning goal.
Oh my god. Of course not, because if you scored a quote-unquote winning goal, the winning goal, you don't lose the match. That is literally... Oh my god. How can you be this stupid?
Greatness on another level. Factual error. Despite the wording of this tweet making it seem impossible for Ronaldo to lose despite scoring the winning goal,
what?
this is still incorrect. Ronaldo scored the winning goal in a 1-0
Oh my god! Okay, I did not know this. He scored an own goal.
defeat to Grenada in 2013. He scored this winning goal in the wrong net. They are going to lead us to a war because they think they own a country they hate. This is my flag, and it doesn't have any stars. The sun is a star.
Yeah.
They're literally worshipping a golden calf in the Olympics opening ceremony. Wake the hell up. That is a bull.
Yeah,
people love to sound sophisticated and brag about European art and architecture. I've seen
Statue of Liberty was given to you by the French.
America's, and I've
That's
seen
a
what
gift
they've
from
got.
France.
You can't touch ours. The copper statue, a gift from the people of France, was designed by French sculptor Vaazkl. Its metal framework was built by Eiffel. The statue was dedicated in October 1886. OMG, Creamfields Festival, UK. These clips are not from Creamfields 2024, but are from Dominator Festival in Netherlands earlier in 2024. He came, he saw, he owned Madrid, then left. He did not own Madrid. Barcelona lost all 3 recent
Your favorite game
Oh,
is
shut
becoming
up.
better than ever. Meet the brand.
competitive games against Madrid when he was in the squad
Ooh,
developing.
that's
Rick
bad.
Ross describes a fighter jet shooting his private plane out of the sky before miraculously surviving the crash landing. Rick Ross's
doubt
plane
that.
had an emergency crash land on May 3rd, 2024. Rick Ross jokingly made this video
yeah, he
blaming
joked about
Drake
that
for the
then.
incident. How to get any
Very often.
unreleased skin for free. Go before patch. This is obviously fake.
Yeah,
There
no
is no
shit.
such thing as a free skin. The new skins aren't even in the
Of
game
course they aren't.
files.
They only get in the... When you get new skins, they only go into the game with the patch. That is just... If they wanted to be smart, they could have said, get your in-game currency. It's a way to get in-game currency so you can buy the skins when the patch goes live.
No problem, I don't give a damn. XQC's response to being asked if Mr. Beast invited him to his new creator video. This tweet, while partially accurate, deliberately misses important context, something this account does often. XQC followed up by saying, no one is entitled or deserves to be invited. Kamala Harris formally
enough.
becomes the first black woman and first Asian American to lead the ticket of a political party. Ain't she Indian? What do you mean Asian American? India is in Asia, the horseman
literally
of
part
13
of
plus
Asia.
websites infested with underage users. The age range for Scratch is designed especially for 8 to 16, not just for 13 plus. But all people of ages share and create with Scratch. What do you notice about women in China compared to the women in the United States? I noticed that China women are rewarded $768,000 by their country for gold, and the United States rewards their women athletes $37,000 for winning gold. China does not pay its athletes this amount for gold medals. Hong Kong,
really?
which has its own NOC and
Okay,
competes
the Hong Kongs.
independently of
Okay,
China,
okay, that's-
offers gold medal winners that amount of
They're
money.
from Hong Kong, that's
Water.
not-
The White House
that's
has
not
turned
China.
red, white, and blue for the second night in a row. It's happened. What is
It's happening. What? Your own American colors? Is that it?
happening? There are so many tweets like this. Oh, it's happening. The world's ending. Apocalypse. The White House is lit up red and white and blue for the 2024 Olympics. Infamous for its starvation
And,
wages,
plus it's
Walmart
also
just
your own
posted
goddamn
staggering
colours.
first quarter profits. The surge is a result of its strategic shift towards catering to
God.
affluent shoppers, while its full-time workers continue to rely on Medicaid and food stamps. Walmart non-corporate associates' average hourly wage is at $7.50 an hour with full-time benefits. The Pacers take Game 1 in Boston.
Wait.
They lost
Go back a bit.
$50 an hour.
1650 with full-time benefits. Jacobin pays writers 7 cents per word. So a Jacobin writer would have to write 250 words an hour continuously to make the same wage as a Walmart associate without benefits. Yeah. Suck on that,
with
Jacobin.
full-time benefits. The Pacers take game 1 in Boston. They lost. Good morning. This account is a fake account, also called a catfish account, who is posting images in order to farm engagements and followers, and most of such kind of fake accounts later change the username or sell their account.
Probably.
My Euro summer vibe. No phone summer. The object on the left
What is
in
that
fact
thing?
a phone.
Exactly. No phone summer.
My Euro.
What is this? Now this, I know this is gonna be. I know the younger people aren't gonna get this, but this is a cellular flip phone. You see those buttons? You use that to dial people with. You used to have to text with this. In order to get to the F, you had to press the three times.
Summer vibe. No phone summer.
God.
The object on the left is in fact a phone.
Yeah,
That's
just an old school
Multiverses
phone.
tracking my IP. Multiverses uses AI to track your IP and location for the online mode. This is how the
that's how
internet
everything
works.
works.
2024
That's all of
World
them.
Champions. They won the NBA championship,
Yeah,
which
the
makes
national-
them the NBA championships, not world champions.
No, exactly. How can you be the world champions when you win something that is literally called the National Basketball Association Championship? You cannot become a world champion when you win a national level competition.
Please report this account. The username was stolen. I love Kiwi for lunch is their new username. The Fur Affinity Twitter was hacked, and the hacker changed their name. To prevent the ad from being lost forever, someone picked it up to hold on to it, and the hacker is trying to send people after a good Samaritan,
Alright.
also known as the colonizer community, to the world outside the West. Neither Canada,
sorry, what?
Finland, Ireland, Iceland, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Switzerland, blah 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 blah,
Yeah.
were ever colonial powers. However, the largest colonial power still in existence, the Russian Federation,
True.
is missing from this map. I think Paul needs to stop posting on Twitter and pick up a book. Permission to die, the doctor said. So no risks. Play it safe. Stand in line. Is that really living though? The Liver King has been known to promote a lifestyle known as ancestral living, but he has been dishonest in his use of steroids and other muscle
Okay.
growth chemicals. So be careful following his advice on anything to eat or put in your body.
I won't follow
According to
people
the
like that
internet,
anyways, so-
I lied about cancer. However, for those last 2 years, I have been treating the symptoms of that cancer. Blood tests, medications, and so much more. We still have one test left to do to verify which
Verify which cancer is. They're not going to give you medication if they don't know which cancer they're treating, my man. They will never do
cancer it
that.
is. For now, we have been treating the... Boogie has admitted to lying about cancer. Is this you playing with a minor? Good one, she
God.
slash her. The internet will never fix your real threat, depression. The real threat is Dr. Disrespect, as he texted minors inappropriately, making him a predator.
screw you
Here's
then.
my case for why you should vote for the crab. Hashtag Minecraft mob
What
vote.
the hell?
All the information released about the mob vote specifies that the crab claw increases reach by placing blocks. Nothing about breaking blocks, nor hitting entities. How Apple Intelligence
I know
works.
Minecraft.
OpenAI, iPhone, your data. Apple Intelligence does not give your personal data to OpenAI. ChatGPT can be used by Apple Intelligence, specifically Siri, but is not required. A prompt
I
is
don't use
offered
iP-
ahead of time before
I don't
sending
use
your
Apple, I
request to
think-
OpenAI.
I would know about this. I don't use I don't have an iPhone. I don't use Apple stuff. I think Apple stuff is way too overpriced, and it's way too limited. I'm not gonna lie. It forces you into using this, these, and these, to this, and this, and I don't like that. Android, you got way more options. With Android, you can just go, I want this from that, I want that, I want that, I want that. You can choose. With Apple, it's you will use this and you will like it.
And only prompt data is shared. Wait, Elon, why are you spreading misinformation? I thought you hate misinformation. Bruh. When lug nuts are too tight to loosen with wrench, using your foot and bouncing carefully on wrench, and using your car as support for balance, as shown in the video, is a common method to increase leverage to loosen.
I know, I mean, that is literally the smartest thing you can do. You can't just use your arms. You don't have the muscle in your arms. Just use whatever you got. At least they're trying. They're doing it. They're gonna. At least they're gonna be able to do it.
In the lug
They're thinking
nuts,
outside the
American
box.
apocalypse games. The Metro video game series is Ukrainian, not Russian.
True.
I don't know how that's got anything to do with this. I
I have no idea either.
think there was text at the top, but I don't know what it is.